What's up, teacher? My name is Gabriel Espinosa. Now we're going to talk about the subject that we select for the final task. And well, let's start what happened. In this case, my subject was, or my theme was, how drugs cause a negative impact on young adults in the society in general. The main objective that I Right was the teenager years are in critical window of vulnerability to substance use disorders because the brain is still developing and some brain areas are less mature than the others. The part of the brain that process feelings of reward and pain. Crucial drivers of drug use are the first to mature during the childhood. The adolescent's brain is often likened to a car with a fully functioning gas pedal. But a weak brakes, teenagers are highly motivated to pursue a pleasurable rewards and avoid pains. But their judgment and decision-making skills are still limited. We have to understand that the drugs are dangerous for us and make us more weaker in all the meanings, makes us vulnerable and commit crimes. My introduction was, in this case, most young people that commonly called teens or teenagers do not escalate from trying drugs to developing an addiction to other substance use disorder. However, when experimenting with drugs is a problem, drug use can be a part of the pattern of risk behavior, including the unsafe sex, driving while intoxicated, or other hazardous, and in case when we teen those develop a pattern of repeated use. It can pose seriously in social and health risk. Well, this is the my point right. How drugs cause negativity impacting young adults in society in general. Okay, this is the development. One of the impacts of drugs in young people and adults is considered one of the bad things in this world because, first of all, the drugs are illicit and causing permanent physical and emotional damage to users and negative impacts in their families, co-workers, and many others with whom they have content drugs. Use negativity impact and user health, often leading to sickness and disease. This is a picture when you see what happened in the brain to a person who's use drugs or something. Then it has mental consequences. Some of the common mental consequences are depression, anxiety, mood swing, and psychosis. While psychosis is usually direct and result at drug use, depression, anxiety, and mood swing can be both indirect result and can be persist ever a drug use as a stop. Physical consequences. The physical drug addiction consequences are perhaps some of the most obviously to the individual, but the people in this day don't care about the life or the abuse that they had when they consumed this illicit substance. There are other types of damage, such as can AIDS and other disease can you get from drug use. There is another picture that you can see. Many examples. There is another thing that we have to know is too most common. drugs. Of abuse are illegal. First of all, everybody knows alcohol and tobacco. Usually drugs that are like commonly used for recreation are pot, marijuana, cocaine, and prescription drugs such as painkillers, amphetamines, and sedatives. There are many unintended consequences of recreational drug use and danger to users, employers, and society as a whole. This is a bad habit in our society because the people killing themselves, and we have to get in love for us and our families. The best thing that we need to know is get education and try to clearly do the damage that drugs are for young and adults people. This is a picture, like an example that I put on it. The conclusion. We talk about drugs and drug users. Drug use, drug use and addiction cause a lot of disease and disability using drugs in every way that something can harm and injure both brains. And physically, we need to know more about drugs and damage it does to the human body. Each one of us must contribute to eliminate these drugs because they are contaminating our children. In every place that we don't know, it's possible to get some type of drugs. That's all for me, teacher. That was my homework, my final homework. I hope for you, no, good. Love and peace, teacher. Have a great night.